good, YouTube? This your boy, the Jiggy Prince. Get jiggy, ah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Today we're gonna be reacting to Corey Kenshin, where I've been for the past year. I'm gonna keep it a stizak. I didn't grow up watching Corey Kenshin. I seen him a lot. People should talk about him. I was so confused. I never had nothing to say about it because I didn't watch this guy. But now, as you can see, I'm subscribing to him now.
Alright, stand up! I literally haven't said that in like almost 2 years. My people, you have questions. I have.
Bro, he looked like he'd been trapped under a box under a bridge for 4 years. Look at his beard and his mustache and his fro. He ain't been touching up at all, gang.
Answers.
Corey, where you been, bro? Why did you leave for so long?
My samurai brethren, my community. You wondering where I've been? I'm about to explain all of it and more, but I need you to do something for me. Because hopefully by now, you've seen the trailer for Monsters We Make, which is a manga, not an anime. Unfortunately, not yet. That's the goal. But
So what's the difference between a manga and an anime? I could swear it was basically the same thing. The manga are the books, and the anime is like the shows. Unless he's saying that he's not making it a show, just have a trailer for the book. Kind of confused. I don't get it.
Need y'all to lock in and listen. Monsters We Make, the manga that I am creating with a team, dozens of people, including the people over at Line Studios who created the trailer. The new manga that comes out today was a team effort. So I want to give it center stage. I want to give this the best chance I can for it to succeed. With that said, this is what I need everybody to do right now. Everybody, I need you to go to monsterswemake.com. This is the city of New Eden. Okay, the city that.
Let's do it right now. What I'm waiting on? MonstersWeMake.com. Bye, y'all. Let's see what he's talking about. Oh, this is fire. Nah, Corey snapped. He definitely put some thought into this. This is fire. Me, I love anime. So it's like, why was I not tuned in? If you like anime this much and I love anime, why was I not tuned in to bro? Monsters We Make Volume 1, physical plus digital bundle. So he made an anime. This is fire.
The manga is based in. Now what I need you to do is scroll down. We're not going to talk about this cover yet. We're not going to talk about anything yet. Hey, focus. Lock in on me. You're going to go to add to cart. Monsters We Make Volume 1, digital plus physical bundle is in the cart, $14.99. Now I want you to keep this in your cart as I explain to you the world of Monsters We Make, how it came to be, where I've been, all of that. Keep that in your cart. Now my job as the creator is to get you to cop this. And I don't want you to buy it because I'm CoreyxKenshin. You've never seen or read any of my creative writing before. This is manga. This isn't anything to do with video games. Now, unless you're just gung-ho for horror action manga, I mean, yeah, just cop it now, please. But if I can't get you to take a chance with $15, then this doesn't deserve to get bought at all. Actually, before I move on from this, two things. Number one, I will be signing the first 777 copies sold. If you got your finger on the trigger, just know the sucker next to you might have already bought like 10 copies. And number two, free shipping for a limited time. So with those disclaimers, those caveats out of the way, I want to start with
W promo. You know how much money he about to make off this alone? Him making the video to tell people to cop. They're gonna buy it just because of CoreyxKenshin. They don't care that he said don't buy it because he's CoreyxKenshin. They're gonna do it because this is a W promo. He's making bands off of this as we speak. He dropped this an hour ago, chat.
my ambitions. What I want for Monsters We Make, what I want for this manga, first and foremost, is to tell a story that is. My phone's ringing. Say what up to YouTube.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? It's your boy, Bang Friends.
All right. Number one, I want this manga to have a story that is rich, that is original as it can be, that is thought-provoking, and that is positive more than anything. Story to me is the skeleton, okay? You can have the rawest action scenes. You can have the most fire visuals. You can have the cleanest music, the nicest sound effects. Or I'm talking about anime. But you get what I mean. If you have all of those things and your story is trash, all of that stuff is ancillary compared to the story. And to tag along with that, the ending has to be good. I have read so much manga, watched so much anime where like the story was fire. I'm just on this adventure, this roller coaster, and then I get to the end and I'm like, my second ambition for Monsters We Make is to adapt the manga into an anime. You can do anything that you set your mind to. I believe in my heart that I can get this to become an anime. However, that does not mean it's gonna be easy. This goal, besides writing a good story, is the ultimate goal for Monsters We Make, is to get it to a studio. I can't just...
I'm not even gonna cap. Now that I've gotten older and my mom made reading a punishment, I don't be reading like that. I'm not gonna lie. I will not. You will never see me go pick up a book and say I'm about to read this today, unless it's the Bible, which I wrote. You can't wrote a book, which I read yesterday. I read this book yesterday, the Bible, as you can see. You feel what I'm saying? Read the Bible, but that's the only thing that I read. You know, feel me? So when they make it an anime, I'm watching it, but I don't know if I'm gonna read the manga, gang. I don't know if I'm gonna read the manga because I don't even read animes. I used to watch read comic books, but I never read an anime. But I read comic books for sure. So yeah, I mean, I might even dibble and dabble on reading that. You never know. I know, but you never know. I'm not reading it, but you never know. I might, but I know that I'm not reading it. But I'm gonna watch it though.
walk up to Mappa and be like, yo, I got this Monsters We Make. I need y'all to make us like... They're gonna need logistics. How many did you sell? How many volumes do you got? You know, what's the story? All of that. Like, I gotta come correct to these...
Chat, I'm not gonna lie though, like, I used to draw when I was younger. You feel me? I used to actually draw when I was younger. So I feel like my artistic side, I could have built more on it. I feel like I can still draw if I really put my mind to it. But I feel like now that I'm getting older and I'm getting more to my creative side with things and I got into fashion and everything and I want to start making clothes, I need to get back into my drawing bag for real. I feel like I really like slept on myself when it came to my drawing side. So, you know, I make clothes. If you guys really pay attention to me, I make some of my clothes, but I really freehand it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I want to get into like, you know, more anime stuff. Maybe I might even want to come out with my own anime as well.
Animation studios. All of that out of the way, I do feel Monsters We Make will be special. So again, Netflix, Crunchyroll, Mappa, I'm looking at you. Wow. Whoever wants to come put in their bids, do it early. I think I have something. I could be wrong. Final ambition 3. If, God willing, Monsters We Make makes it to that anime stage, I want Monsters We Make to have the most fighting sequences, scenes, all of that. I want Monsters We Make to be known as one of the greatest action animes of all time. Ever since I was a child, my mom bought me all the Dragon Ball Z toys. I had every character. I kid you not. I had this trunk.
You think I'm not on that? You think I'm not on that? For real? You really think I'm not on that? Stop it. I love anime. My parents didn't really care about anime like that, so they wasn't, you know. But they know I love anime though. I got way more into it when I got a little bit older. But I've been watching anime, but I got way more into it when I got older.
He had a sword. I lost the sword, but I would have Trunks and Goku fight all the time. I've been making up original fight choreographies in my head since I was a child. Ever since watching Goku versus Cell in the Cell games, my life changed. Like, my life changed before that. I think my life really first changed seeing Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time. I just want to make something that if you like horror and if you like action, you need to watch / read Monsters We Make. Those are my ambitions, okay? The reception to the trailer coming out on Friday was, man, I can't tell you the pressure, the stress that I had working on something for close to 2 years and then putting it out in front of the world. Like, unless you've done that, you won't understand that weight. I want to go over some of my favorite reactions. Also, if I get an anime, I won't strike reactors. I want people to... It might not be up to me. But if it is up to me, nobody's getting strikes. Yeah. Oh!
Do you see the future?
He did see the future. He did.
This has to be post-apocalyptic. That word. Okay. Oh my god, that back got broke. Okay, aura.
Nice snap.
The animation style is fire, I cannot lie. Okay, he can predict the mood.
Oh, that is tough. That is tough. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. I should have reacted to this. I didn't react to it. Chat, I didn't react to it. I should have reacted to this. No cap. Why didn't I? What the? It is what it is. We reacting now, I guess. This is tough though. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Yeah, you can't understand what it's like seeing reactions to my characters. it's like, dude, like,
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I could just, even though I didn't watch this dude, like, I can feel the history behind the content he's making, the love that you guys have for him. I could see why you guys like this guy. I could kind of feel the aura of this guy. He seemed like a really pretty genuine, humble, cool guy. You feel me? He seems like I could just see it. I'm happy for him. I don't even know him. I'm happy for him. Amen, bro.
Let's watch another. This guy, he started dissecting things.
We see our second hero, Jaquavius, looking over the cyberpunk-like city. You can see the city's name in the corner, New Eden, along with the I Love Any sign. The building that's towering over all of them has a logo for a company called Sonata, so that might be the name of the company that has the most power in the city. You can see on this monitor that there's this news broadcast going with a girl missing named Nala Maddox. And from that sign at the bottom with the...
Like, I put so many Easter eggs and stuff, and I'm like, I don't think anybody's gonna really, like, read and, like, bro, he's in there. I didn't even think people would be able to read this.
From that sign at the bottom with the android on it, it's probably gotten to a point where androids and AI and humans live in harmony, or not in harmony. We then see our second hero, Javante, going to work deep in his lab. On his monitor, he's watching news anchor Corey report a story about missing kids from New Eden. Something...
Like, the fact,
Yeah,
bro,
he snapped.
zoomed in, like... I saw 30 plus reactions, and some people were like, yo, is that Corey? And I'm like, yeah. And then some people were like, yo, that's Corey. And I'm like, yeah. Nobody was like, yo, he's a newscaster. This junk says missing kids. There's so much in this trailer. You just gotta lock in.
Bad's starting to brew under these city lights. Our third hero looks like she was just vibing right in her notebook, and now she's got to get up to do this bullshit. He's so pissed off. And our fourth hero, Armani, is that your name?
No, her name is September, bro. And relax.
Alright,
Right.
so we could see the monster's moves before the monster did the moves. So it was kind of like the monster moves was moving with... Monster we make. Monsters we make. Monsters we make. Look at the top. CoreyxKenshin presents Monsters We Make. Is that like a movie that he got for us?
What?
Or is that like a show?
Dunk literally says a new manga emerges.
Bro, slow.
Is that like a movie that he got for us? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Bro, slow. Bro is slow.
Yo, what happened? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Why are you mad about it?
Yeah, he tweaked.
Like, aren't both those things good?
Movie that he got for us? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Yeah, he tweaked.
Oh yeah, this guy was
golded anime.
This guy was funny too.
Yeah, my job is done. I will never drop another animation. I'm so chuffed. Holy. Are y'all seeing the impact frames, bro?
They wasn't seeing the impact frames. I'm trying to tell him. Look at this. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. This is literally one of my favorite parts. So clean, bro.
Yeah, that's tough.
This looks stupid. You look, it's all the moves for free.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all still gonna watch my animations though, right? Y'all still gonna watch my stuff though, right? Like my animations, like
You're cooked, brother.
Yes.
Yo, you're cooked. Usually, manga trailers aren't like this. Aren't basically anime. Usually, manga trailers have the book. They like have like a page, and then they'll have like the character moving a little bit on the page. It's very simplistic. It's very clear that it's a trailer for a manga, and that was boring to me. I did not want to do that. I wanted you guys to see what I see when I look at this. When I look at what my team and I have created with Monsters We Make, I can already see the characters moving.
Bro, that's a classic anime background song. Boom, boom, some random shit like that, bro. It just be like that every time you watch anime, you know, bro. Especially like on Adult Swim. If you watch Adult Swim, you will hear that kind of sound all the time. When I was a kid, I always watched it.
Whenever YouTubers come out with anything, it's almost like there's a built-in cheapness, cash grab, low quality aspect to it. And I hate that that's the stigma, but it's kind of true. And thus, like when I've done things like merch, YouTubes, all of that, I've always only put out stuff. And that's what they all say too, right? I only put out stuff that I like. I only put out stuff that I would wear, or you just gonna have to, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to look at my library, look at who I am, and just know when it comes to Corey, like if he's dropping something, it's not like no YouTuber bullcrap. It's not like I went to a company and I was like, yo, I want a manga, I'll be back, and then came back and now I'm just putting it in front of y'all. Every single piece of this manga was meticulously crafted and looked over and approved and written and drawn and everything. I could have just made like a look. First of all, I didn't have to do a trailer at all. I could have just came back like, yo guys, I made a manga, like, please buy it, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to show y'all how serious I am about this project. And not only, like, there was a couple people that I went to do the trailer. I saw Line's work. I was like, I want you guys to do it. Shout out Line. Shout out my boy Wesley. Line was like, what you cooking? All right, let's get it. Just to give you a little snippet of the story, okay? Monsters We Make, and let me show you a couple panels, which you can go on the website and see some sample panels. The squad. The squad! Monsters We Make is about a kid named Jabari who enters into a school that he believes is the answer to all his family's problems. Because you see, this school is situated in a city that the general public does not have access to.
Right.
And the name of that city is New Eden. You see, in the year 2114, many things have happened since 2024. There's been a bunch of wars. There's been a bunch of AI stuff that have gone rampant. But there was one event that I'm not going to talk about. Got to read it. That basically precipitated the end of the world, but ended before things could get too bad. So the Earth was able to rebuild, but not quite. Now there was one city, New Eden, that came out of this event a lot better than the rest of the world. So basically, if you get to go to New Eden, you're not struggling for food. You're not struggling for power. New Eden is the place to be in the year 2114. In New Eden, there's a school, New Eden Academy. And if you can get into New Eden Academy, you are set. Your family gets to move to the city. You don't have to struggle anymore. Your family gets jobs somewhere in the city. It's a great thing. But in order to get into this school, you basically have to be a savant. So Jabari, our main character, is a musical genius. Can play any instrument, all of that. So he gets a full ride into New Eden Academy. And New Eden Academy, the school reveals itself to be something else. And that's all I'm going to tell you. He meets his new friends, September, Liam, Han, and Allison. They are going to get into some situations because the school isn't exactly what Jabari thought it was. And also, he can't tell anybody. He can't tell his family. He can't tell anybody about what the school really is. So, you just got to get the book. I'll take these last moments to talk about my team, how much they mean to me. Starting with Vince. Vince, love you, bro. Like, literally, if you never pushed me out of my comfort zone, because really that's what it was. Like, it was comfortable to make YouTube videos. It was comfortable to not think about anything else besides making videos. But I can tell you this, I haven't worked as hard as I have on Monsters We Make as I have for my YouTube channel since maybe 2017, 2018. Ever since around like 2020, 2021, I mean, just look at my number of uploads. I knew that I wanted to do something else. And Vince, you coming to Detroit and all the stuff that you've done in helping to get this thing going for life, bro. Like, bros. My boy Robbie, 6th man of the year, literally does everything from logistics. What was it? Like, we had to figure out another thing. We ran tests.
But that's lucky how I felt with like my content too. Like, I didn't want to just do TikTok forever. Like, I always wanted to do YouTube. I just felt like my YouTube was just overlooked, or like I wasn't getting to where I needed it to be. But it's like now that I've been thriving more on YouTube now, I'm going up on shorts and stuff, but it's like I want my long YouTube videos to be looked at. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I make entertaining content. I feel like I'm a really clever, artistic, and humorous person. And I want people to see that. You feel me? And I feel like when I get more of the attention that I feel like I need, or the support I think I need, it just motivates me to do much more. I noticed that about me. Like, when my stuff starts to go up more, I start to put more into it. When it's like I should be doing that originally, I know, because I know I shouldn't be thinking about it like that. I should just always go hard. I just subconsciously do it every time. I go a little harder when my stuff is being seen more. You feel me? Even though I should just go hard at all times. I know. But it's like, guys, I gotta really push myself to just go hard more at all times. I'm getting older. I want to leave a legacy, bro. Not just for myself, but for everybody around me, my family, and people after me, my kids, everybody. So it's like, I gotta work hard, bro. I'm gonna do it, though. I got it. 2025, I'm gonna keep that in my head. Go hard no matter what. You feel me? And keep my ideas flowing. I gotta do that.
DPI. What that is are, or not DPI, I'm sorry, dots per inch. LPI, lines per inch. So when it comes to the art, and it being screen toned because we want to be true to the manga. There were different configurations. You can have, 60 DPI or LPI. It came down to 85, 70, and 60. Go to the printer. They're like, oh, you got to do it like this. And we're like, okay. Alias had already screen toned a bunch of stuff. And we're like, we got to go back. We got to retone these. Robbie is just like, yo, like, if I need to jump into Clip Studio and start helping with these tones, like, let me know. Like, Robbie is truly 6th man of the year. Was working on the music with me, talking with the printer, talking with Supercode, the people that developed the website. Every team needs a 6th man, and Robbie, you are that guy. I want to talk about CM, Corey McKell. We text pretty much every day. Co-writers have to talk a lot. I couldn't ask for a more chill, like, CM is just so chill. Like, I'd be like, yo, how about when this happens, Alicent does this? And then he's like, yeah, we can make it happen. Like, all we got to do is change this and blah, blah. Just super dope. Now I want to talk about Andrew. Just coming off graduating college, jumping into this full-time job, meeting all these people for the first time. He was going to, before Elias came aboard, do like this entire thing by himself. He has a crazy work ethic. The end of the manga, I wrote just a little mini episode of the characters talking about what their favorite cereal is. I would never not be amazed how I can think something, because I can't draw, right? I can think something, write it out, and Andrew deliver exactly how my mind envisioned it, or better. Blows me away his ability to do that. He's just super knowledgeable about manga, different artists, Kubo, Kishimoto, Toriyama, obviously. And then last but not least, my boy Elias. Elias literally does everything. Graphic design, backgrounds, some background characters, not all of them, some of them. Andrew does some. And the detail at which this man operates is, I never seen anything like it. And as Elias and Andrew have worked together, they have grown, their styles have, like, I showed this to people, they don't even know 2 people drew it. Like, it's so crazy how they've both pushed each other. My team, I'm so grateful to God for you guys. And then shout out Dan. Dan helps out with, like, he's only logistics. He's talking with printers. He's talking with Shopify, talking, like, the back end, like, that's Dan and Robbie just making it happen. So shout out Dan, shout out Bobby. So I'm sorry I didn't get to talk about the other project, because that's also where I've been. But hopefully you have a good idea of where I've been. I've been working on Monsters We Make and my other project. Mostly Monsters We Make recently, though, because obviously it was coming out first. Any of these studios, there's so many studios. Any of these animation studios, pick you up a copy. Matter of fact, buy a copy for everyone at the office. And just know, this is only volume 1. It only gets better. It only gets better. Volume 1, you gotta set the stage, right? We can't have final boss fights in the first, 200 pages, which this boy actually has 264 pages. I think this might be a contender for one of the biggest volume 1s ever. And it was just because I didn't want to take anything out. Sometimes my team will be like, yo, like, can we cut this chapter? Maybe we could. And I'm like, we gotta. Now, as the volumes progress, like, we start writing, like, chapters went from like 35 pages to like 20. So, like, volume 2, volume 3, God willing, we get there. Won't be 264 pages, but I really, really, really love to write. I couldn't ask for a better co-writer in CM. I really like creating lore, filling the world with like actual believable events. I like thinking about betrayals. I like thinking about where the story could go. I like, red herrings. I like all that
That's
stuff
fire,
that
bro.
makes a good story. Like, you're gonna find it here. Maybe, we don't have time for all the stuff in volume 1 for every single idea to be executed in volume 1, but I have pages and pages and pages and pages of lore, character stuff, ideas I want to do. Like, it's really been so much fun to work on this. So please buy a copy of Monsters We Make.
Amen. Fire, bro. That was beautiful, chat. Kind of just like gave me a reminder of myself and what I'm trying to do with myself, and to show me that I need to lock in more. I feel like there's a lot of like empty space that I don't take up. I know I need time to chill and time for myself, time for my spiritual self, like to keep myself with God and to keep, to love myself more and to just live life. But it's like I'm not where I want to be yet. You feel me? So I feel like I need to push myself more. Like the time that I do spend with God, I need to use that also to ask God to help me, to guide me into the next path that I need to walk on to get to a bigger level. Guys, I want to be much greater, much bigger, guys. I want to like expand my mind, and I want my mind to be displayed to everyone. I want to know everybody to know how creative, how smart, how entertaining, how much of a great example I could be for people. I'm getting a call. Like I was saying, I got a lot of motivation from that video, bro. Definitely opened my eyes to a lot of things, man. Shout out to Corey. I'm probably going to tune into your content, you know what I'm saying? Probably watch a couple of older videos, see what the hype is about. But thank you guys for watching that reaction. This your boy, the Jiggy Prince. Get Jiggy. Yeah. Hope you have a blessed day. I love y'all, and we out. Yeah.
Back home, boo.
Jump, 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 jump.